Hey all, today's Hive Scum build is probably my overall favorite. Here's the full build, and you can rewind and hit pause if you need to see everything all at once. Our overall plan is a melee build that uses a fast swinging melee weapon to crit a lot, and our ranged weapon is there mostly to help us eliminate specials. So our melee weapon is the Mark 1 Shivs. We're taking perks for Unyielding and Carapace, which are the two most threatening types of targets we'll face. For blessings, we're taking Precognition, which gives us finesse on dodge. We also take an Uncanny Strike, which is mostly there for when we're out of rockets and facing a lot of armor at once. And when that happens, we're going to get up to 40% rending by hitting enemy weak spots, and that helps us to eliminate crushers far faster than we otherwise would. Our ranged weapon is the Needle Gun, and we've taken Unyielding and Carapace perks because, again, those are the two most threatening targets. The blessings aren't super important for this one, since none are particularly good. The base weapon damage is too good on its own, but I go with Running Gun for hipfire accuracy and stripped down to be ranged immune while I'm over 50% stamina with this weapon out. That takes us to the core of our build, where we're trying to generate crits. For our Stimm, we've gone for Voltaprene 2, which provides 15% crit as well as a lot of strength while it's active. Shivs have 12.5% baseline crit. Hive Scum itself has 10%. Float Like a Butterfly, the talent, provides 20% after a dodge. Then we get up to 20% from Chem Enhanced, which is a sub-node of dependency. Basically, we get 5% per stack. Lastly, we take the 5% crit node. If my math is right, that's 82.5% crit when everything is running. That will be somewhat rare, but most of the time we'll be above 50% crit, which is great. So then the way we catch out on value from crits is Shivs start with a superb finesse value, which multiplies all of our crit and weak spot damage. The Precognition blessing that I mentioned earlier further improves this after we've dodged. Then we take Hypercritical in order to get more value from our crits. Basically, if a crit did 50 damage and the enemy has 100 hit points, then the crit, instead of just doing 50 damage, will outright eliminate the enemy, which is great. And we take Coated Weapons, so that basically we're applying Chem Toxin to everybody that we're hitting and critting. And that's mainly so that we can apply targeted Toxin to monstrosities. Smaller enemies are eliminated so fast that I don't think that Coated Weapons provides a ton of value. It is something, but it's not that great. A secondary benefit, though, of poisoning a lot of people is that Poison People provides 2% Stimm cooldown instead of the standard 1% from the Sample Collector talent, so that basically just lets us keep our dependency at max stacks by doing that. Shivs having a fast attack speed also just means we're going to be critting more often, and we further improve that by taking Swift Endurance while also taking a +3 stamina curio. It took a while for me to find a +3 stamina curio from the market. I had to roll a bunch on Milk in order to get mine. Basically buying just the random curios that he sells is how I did that. For our Rampage, we're going to be taking the 25% rending subnode and also the duration one. These ones are almost required. I guess you could get away with not having rending if you had certain weapons, maybe. So then we get to our defenses. They benefit from crits by a Precision Violence, which gives us extra toughness every time we hit, more on weak spot hits, and then even more if either of those are crits. We then take these other defensive nodes, which improve our dodges and overall survivability. And I've already mentioned that we picked up Targeted Toxin to help against monstrosities. While the baseline 15% damage reduction isn't anything special, the fact that I can debuff a monstrosity to hit my teammates 30% less is one of the big selling points of this talent to me, and obviously that applies to when the monstrosity is on me as well. Lastly, we take Chem Fortified, which is a subnode of the Dependency Keystone. This will keep us at 20% toughness damage reduction as long as we have max stacks of this, which is most of the time. Although in the footage in the background, I actually did a pretty terrible job of keeping dependency at max stacks in this run. So the overall playstyle we'll be using is to try to Stimm anytime we can, because we're trying to keep 4 stacks of dependency up. Ideally, if you can Stimm right before battle, that's the best, clearly. But it doesn't always pan out that way. Then we're eager at any time to dive into melee packs of enemies because we want to get our sim back as quickly as possible to just keep cycling it. By keeping max stacks of dependency, our main ability, Rampage, is available quite frequently between uses. Against lone crushers and solitary armor, Shivs are fantastic for eliminating them, especially if you get a crit, you can just outright one-shot them sometimes. But against larger packs, we have the Rocket in case we need to eliminate a bunch of them. And of course we have the Needle Gun, where we can always whittle away at some of the armor pack before it arrives at us, basically. It's usually good to do 4 shots into one crusher, and then 2 into a second crusher, and then start to engage that second crusher, because you know it's going to be halfway to dead anyway. The footage is from Auric Maelstrom, and so that level of enemies is kind of what I'm using to judge what kind of stim I can get away with. For dependency, you want to cycle your stim quite frequently, but if you are facing fewer enemies on a lower difficulty, then you may struggle to use this 45-second stim and cycle it before you're losing a stack of dependency. What that means is that if you are on a lower difficulty and you're struggling with this build, then you can back off of just 1 point in the stim, and it should be short enough at that point for you to be able to easily cycle it. And that's basically the build. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. In the future, I'm planning on putting out at least one more build for the Hive Scum, the ranged build that's going to probably focus on dual auto pistols. And I also plan on doing at least a gameplay footage thing of the dual barreled shotgun. I think that may instead just be my build for the ranged build, because the build's pretty similar on both of those weapons. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and enjoy the rest of the footage.
You're on your own! Hang on! That's a demon voice!
Head to the Overseer's office so that we can correct that. active. Prime and deploy cryonic rods. System intrusion required. Deploy data interrogators. Data stream. Acceptable quality.
Nade! Flavor!
Data interrogation imminent.
All over the place! Come here, trapper! Make it a fair fight! It's gone! Time to earn our judgment, trapper! The flaming one! No mercy! Stop shooting your rotor! Who wants a piece of this? Well done! Deputy! Deputy! What is it? All the carpets! There you go, Gwen! Battle's going hard!
Deploy cryonic rods to the coolant ducts.
Time for you lot to get yourself dead!
Carry the cryonic rod into position. alteration. Extraction cleared.